Wow. How to follow up, John. What charisma. Powerful. Greetings from the sister club. I come from Thomson Reuters Toast to Broadway. We're downtown at 195 Broadway. We were birthed from this club over 3.5 years ago. And I am proud to be here today. And I am so excited because in the room is my mentor, Mimi Howe. She's been a real great blessing in my life. And let me tell you something. Get yourself a mentor, someone who could help you, bring you up, and bring you up to speed. Whoever it is, because each of you could may affect a change by being a mentor or getting one. So it's so important. So today, my speech is about words. Words, there's so many words out there. Words that can hurt, words that can heal. Now, it's interesting because there's a song out, it's called Words. And since I'm a decent singer, I'm going to sing a little part of the song, okay? Words can build you up, words can break you down, put a fire in your heart or put it out. Let my words be life, let my words be true. Words, words, words can build you up, words can bring you down. How many of you heard these sayings before? I hate you. You're such a quitter. How many have heard, I hope you die? Now, how many of you have wished that you didn't say words that came out of your mouth through an email, through a Facebook post, through Twitter? Got all, your hands are all up there. Well, you're in good company, or maybe bad company. But listen to me. It's so important to weigh your words. I know this because it's interesting how out of the same mouth, out of this tongue, proceeds blessing and cursing. It's amazing. We produce death and life through the power of the tongue. It's so important what we say and how we say it. And interesting enough, today in our social media world, right? 39% of the surveys, 39% of the people surveyed say they were. Have you ever heard the expression cyberbullying? Anybody? It's a very, very bad thing happening with the advent of social media, and where people have degraded people through Facebook, through Twitter, through social media sites, and basically done great damage to the point where people have committed suicide. You want to know something? This here is a young girl, 13 years old in Ireland. Her name is Sierra Pugsley. And I was in tears when I read this. She was on a social media site, and people were calling her slut. They were calling her whore. Incessantly, without reservation. Well, one day, somebody asked, how you doing? She said, you'll see later. They found her dead, committed suicide. You talk about words that kill? Listen, this is a crime, what we can do with words. And it's important that we talk to each other and talk to our children, to our family, about if they're doing it or if they're getting cyberbullied, because it happens all the time. How many know that? You know, 50 years ago, in Nazi Germany, 6 million Jews were killed. And you know where it all started? With words. Words kill. Adolf Hitler, mastermind. But you see, behind Hitler, he had what they call a minister of propaganda. His name was Joseph Goebbels. You know, what that means was he was the minister of propaganda. So basically, he prophesied, he brought words of evil through all of Germany, saying the Jews are evil, they're evil people, homosexuals are evil, let's kill them all. That was called the final solution because of words. No one stopped them. They kept killing and killing and killing. And that's what we do with our words sometimes, to destroy, to kill. But there is hope when we do this, when we think about what before we send an email, we go to the gym. John, great word about going to the gym, because you think before you speak, and you get out the frustration and anger you feel towards somebody. It's interesting, it's funny, because I could say I love you to my wife, but once I get on that road, that SOB, I'm gonna get him. He just cut me off. You been there?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Called road rage. But again, about words. It's so important that you understand. But you know what the beauty is? There, the other side of it are the healing words that each one of you, with your charisma, can give to other people. By your words. They're powerful. They're like atomic bombs. You know, one of the things I love doing is writing prayers for people on the internet to help them through. I've been through addiction myself, and I help people that are addicted. And I'll write words of encouragement to them because I've been on the other end. I know what it's like. And I got to tell you something. When they write back to me and say, wow, your words did something to me. It helped me so much. It changed my life. Oh. You know what? That's better than any paycheck I can get, because your words are free to give. They're beautiful things, and it's so important that you realize that they give life, they give hope to people, because harmful words can make people depressed. It can bring them into a shell. Dale Carnegie, anybody here Dale Carnegie? Okay, win friends and influence people. You know what he said? He said, with his words, he said, failure is success turned inside out. And failure and discouragement are stepping stones to success. Just with his words. Those are the words that bring life. And you could think about Martin Luther King. I've had a dream. You've heard that speech more than 100 times. And today, it's alive today. That even when he was dead, he's still speaking to us. Maya Angelou, who just passed away. What beautiful words she gave to us. And let me say this to you, that you have the power in your hands today to change a life. Right now, when you leave this place, you can change a life with your words to affect change one person at a time, one life at a time, one moment at a time. When we look at the Bible as God's Word, and there's words in there that change lives. But your words can change people's lives through Facebook, through Twitter, and make a difference, and do your best to take those words and bring life. Thank you.